Okay, hi there boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. Now, one of the things I've mentioned in previous videos is I don't drive tank destroyers. I've never taken the time to learn. It's just not a style of play that particularly interests me. And I've just never really driven them. I mean, I've got this the ISU 152 here at tier 8. It's fully loaded. It's got the massive gun on it, every upgrade you could think of on this tank, and I got this about 2 years ago and I've driven it about 20 times. I just can't get used to the style of gameplay. It is something that I am determined to do, but I just never ever really gotten used to it. So I jumped in it today just to have a laugh, to see what would happen. So we're rolling out on Castilla here. Get a nice shot and a bounce as people are pushing forward, and it's not going to be a spectacular game. And for those of you who do drive tank destroyers, you'd be more than justified in saying, "Oh my God, Vimes, what the hell are you doing?" Because I really don't know where I go. I don't even know where the best TD spots are. I think in the few times where I did drive this a couple of years ago, I used to roll up with the heavies because I just didn't know what else to do. Apparently that is not what you do in this tank. I mean, it's got a dirty, great big huge gun on it. I mean, it can do, you know, 1,000 damage under certain circumstances, which is you know, fantastic for a tier 8 tank. So why wouldn't you want to learn how to use it? But I just, yeah, nice shooting there, Vimes. I just never have taken the time. I mean, there's a classic example. I snapshoot a lot. That's why I like fast firing guns that don't have a lot of dispersion, and you can't do that in one of these with that amount of damage available to you. You really, you've got to take the extra half second and make sure you get the shot. Another thing I instinctively do is shoot at tracks. Again, not really something you should be doing in one of these. You really do need to be pouring the damage in. So yeah, I'm just not playing the tank as it should be played, or particularly well. However, one of the things that I do think is important is, despite the fact that you might be driving around in one of these things that's got these huge, massive damage dealing, you know, derp guns on the front, is that doesn't mean that you should only shoot at targets just to get huge damage for yourself. It's a team game. If you've got a low hit point tank, then clear the low hit point tank. It's not a wasted shot. It helps your team. And that's what I'm actually going to do. I mean, I've put in a little bit of damage. I completely lost a couple of shots there, but we are going to now try and at least get some tanks cleared and make a contribution to the game. I mean, the game has gone fairly well. Another thing, again, yes, we are doing well. However, you know, it's a supremacy game. Cap the base if it's available. Which is exactly what I'm going to do here. Games can turn very, very quickly. You get an ammo rack, you have a fantastic player on the other team, all of a sudden you really wish you'd capped that base when it was available. Yes, I'd like to chase down these last 2 tanks with the rest of the team, of course I would, but let's just make sure, shall we? So despite the fact I don't really know what I'm doing in the tank, I am still sort of practicing what I preach a little bit, and trying to make somewhat of a contribution to the team. I really don't do a lot of damage in this game, but I do get a few kills and cap a base, and we come out with the win here, and absolutely determined to waste this waffle tractor, because quite frankly I've been wasted by them so many times. I just had to make sure I did that. So yeah, I'm sure those of you who drive TDs will absolutely despair at that. It is something I am determined to learn to do, but yeah, a lot more work required. Now, thankfully, Lewis Ilikoski, who has assured me I am pronouncing his name correctly, thank you for that, still going to call you Lewis on the replay, mate, has sent me a good replay of a drive he had on Alpenstadt in Saint Emil, and he does know how to drive a tank destroyer, as he is about to prove. This is not a tank I've ever driven before. I suppose the most well-known characteristic of this tank is the fantastic gun depression. I believe it's about 15 degrees gun depression on this tank. So rolling round to the right flank here, which is where you'd want to put a tank with this level of good gun depression to use. Just having a quick peek over the top here. Lewis is going to have a bit of a hard time in the beginning part of this game. Gets dinged a couple of times there. Doesn't manage to get his shot on. Needs to potentially relocate a little bit. Thankfully takes a bounce there, but it's not. He hasn't got a huge amount of targets available for him right now. But I've got every confidence. Lewis knows what he's doing. He wouldn't have sent me this replay otherwise. And oh, there we go, boys and girls. There we go. 1272 damage straight in the ammo rack. Suck that one out, pal. Yeah, I think we can say that Lewis has now started to get back into the game. The good guys on the green team, they are a tank down at this point. Lewis is obviously now looking for more targets to clear, and he's going to have a look at our fellow over here. However, does start taking a bit more damage, and yeah, his hit point pool is not looking particularly great. It's not looking great for the green team either now, where they are tanks down, and some of the enemy tanks are looking rather healthy. So Lewis really up against it here, but I have every confidence. Anybody who can pull off a shot like that in the ammo rack is somebody who can certainly bring this game to a successful conclusion. So we're going to have a look at Mr. Tiger 1 over here. Get a nice roll into him, take a bounce. Tiger 1 is not going to be happy with that, and in fact he's definitely not happy with that. He's decided to come over to Lewis and have a word about it. So he's going to come around the corner, show his side, and oh, have that again. Another ammo rack. Thank you very much for playing, Mr. Tiger 1. Have a nice journey back to the garage. Now, at this point, Lewis is obviously enjoying himself a huge amount, because you know, he has a quick look here. It's 2 on 2. Yeah, we're going to quickly clear this guy. I mean, just getting so. I mean, not another ammo rack, mate. Really? I mean, you're not even trying. So he's going to have a bit of a celebratory wiggle here. He's going to get into all chat. And just basically let the team know that he's managed to whack a couple of ammo racks in there, but you know, still pretty tense. Lewis, get back in the game, mate. You know, concentrate, focus. Yeah, oh, okay. So he's gonna just, you know, casually roll over here, and oh yeah, I suppose we can do our best to help the team out and see if we can get this last guy cleared, I suppose. And there you go. A slow start, but an absolutely fantastic performance there. Second class mastery, top gun, high caliber, 3,000 damage, 4 kills. Just an absolutely exceptional game. Great fun to watch, and legendary as one ammo rack. Lewis, you're a double legend, mate. However, you know, yours truly, The Vines, he's not about to let this go, so I'll jump back into my ISU and look at this. Oh yep, set him on fire, and there's a whopping huge, almost 1,000 damage shot. Now I know what you're saying. Yep, it's not an ammo rack round, it's not good enough. So here I am on Oasis, and I've had a terrible game. I've bounced 4 shots. I'm nearly dead. I'm probably going to get 0 damage in this game and go back to the garage. Really not looking forward to it. And, oh, hello, my friend, Mr. VK100. Let's have a look at you again in slow-mo. And, oh, yes, 1900 damage straight through the side, my friend. Go back to the garage. Who doesn't love a bit of that? Anyway, thank you very much to Lewis Ilikoski for sending me the replay. Thank you all for watching the video and supporting the channel. And as always, good hunting and bye for now.